What's going on, guys? Eddie Dowd back again with Brian Sachs. I'm a real estate agent. He's a mortgage lender, and we come to you every single week with another real estate tip because we want our audience to be educated when it comes to real estate. Today, we're going to talk about new construction. So, a lot of you guys think maybe I want to get a new construction home. We're going to talk about what that looks like, some things that you should know. Is it for you? Is it not for you? Everybody likes a brand new house. Some people like old houses though. But which one's for you? And some things that you may or may not know about new construction. Brian.
All right. Well, hello, everybody, and I'm glad to be here with you, Eddie, as always. Um, New construction's an interesting topic. So I have some very defined thoughts about it. So let's just break up the two different kinds of new construction. One sort of new construction is you buy a lot and you build a house. Um, you would have to hire a custom builder. Can become pretty expensive because you have to buy the lot, you have to make sure the lot perks, or it can be connected to public water and public sewer and electric, or you're going to have septic and a well. So it becomes a little bit of a costly endeavor. The other way to buy new construction is to go to a development. A builder buys a large tract of land and they build homes and they sell you that home. The lot's included, and builders are like car dealers. You get the base model, but then you go to their design center, and then that's really where they're making their money. Upgrades on carpet, upgrades on appliances, upgrades on um, cabinets, things of that nature. You have to remember when you're buying new construction, you're getting a home that has nothing in it. Why do I say that? Because if you buy a resale, at least you generally have window treatments. You have certain flooring things, certain typical things that you get when you live in a home. Is it better or worse to buy new construction? It's not really better or worse. Generally, new construction is going to come at a bit of a premium. So I'll tell you a sneaky little trick. You want to know a little sneaky little trick, Eddie?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So when a builder goes into a development, they usually do it in phases. So they'll have, let's say it's 500 phases. So maybe they'll do 500 homes. Maybe they'll do 5 phases. 100 homes in phase one, 100 homes in phase two. And every time they do that, they raise the price. Every new phase, they're generally raising the price. So one of the things to do is to look at homes in a new home community that would be a resale. So that's what I did. The builder was in the final phase, and I found a couple who were having some financial problems. And we bought the home $100,000 less because they paid a lot less. They were in the first phase, right? And so we bought that home $100,000 less than it would have cost us to build new. Um, so that's something to explore. People get relocated, people die, people get divorced, people have financial hardship. So if you can buy a home that is a resale in a new home community where the people are still building, maybe it's only a year or two old, right? But it's going to be a lot more cost effective for you to do that. And sometimes you get a deal. So that's something to think about. And then we'd be wrong to say or leave out the last part of this. And the last part of it's very cool. Let's say you can't really have the budget for new construction. And so the next best thing is finding a home that's in a great area that's just needs some lipstick. Or maybe even needs a little bit more than lipstick, right? Maybe needs some cosmetic surgery and some lipstick. And that's a great situation. Baltimore, in particular, Maryland in general, being one of the older states in our union, right, has an older home stock. And so there are lots of homes out there that may be in a great neighborhood and it may even be well kept. It just hasn't been updated since 1978, right? but it's a good house and a good area with good bones. And so you can do what's called a 203K or home style loan, where we'll actually lend you the money to buy it and renovate it. And it's almost it's the next best thing to a new home. Why? Because just like in a new home, you get to choose the carpet, you get to choose the colors, you get to choose the flooring, you get to choose the appliances, you get to choose the backsplash. So you can take an old home and make it feel like a new home without you coming up with that money. So I hope that gives everybody a good idea.
Suggested this to a lot of people, with doing the renovations after the fact. A lot of times, us being in the industry, and I can't necessarily say one way or the other, but a lot of times when people renovate homes, they may not do it the best way. So sometimes grandpa's home that he took good care of, that maybe has the old countertops and he didn't care to update it, he took better care of that than maybe somebody that just bought it 6 months ago and the house was maybe falling apart then, and then they just threw some new countertops in. So sometimes those houses that are a little bit older and maybe need new countertops, need new this, that, but you can tell we're taken good care of, just not updated. I'd say a lot of times they're the better bet than some of these homes that somebody ran through there real quick and just made it look pretty.
Yeah, and I gotta tell you, some of these homes that were built in the 40s, 50s, 60s, some of them are a little bit better built than
Yeah.
homes today. So
Or look at an old 2x4 versus
yeah,
now.
yeah. So I mean, it pays to explore, but if you want to get the inside scoop, you can call me 443-471-8557. Eddie, how they reach you?
You can call me at 410-588-6536. And how about this? How about if we give you $2,000? Hopefully your eyes perked up, and $2,000. All you have to do is go to the link below, fill out the information, and that works. It works like a it's our home funded. It works like a GoFundMe, to where your friends, your family, anybody for that matter, can contribute to you buying a home, and we give you $2,000 towards it. So it's a win-win. If you're thinking, where's this money going to come for me to buy a home? There's 2,000 of it right there, plus whatever your friends and family can give you.
All right. And if you enjoy these videos, hit the subscribe button and like button below. If you have a question you want to see us cover on an upcoming episode, just type in your comments and we will cover it. All right. So, Eddie, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're watching us, again, hit the subscribe and like button below. And we're happy to give you that $2,000. Find out all the details. Have a great day.
Have a good one.